everyone and welcome back to Learn Vietnamese with Jane. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about sentence structures in Vietnamese. We are going to learn all the basics of a very simple sentence today, and then in the next couple of videos, we are going to look at more complex sentence structures. Now let's start with a very simple one. Subject plus verb. For example, anh làm việc. So anh could mean I or you, who is a male and who is older in a conversation. So you can have a look at the video Vietnamese pronouns in pairs to learn more about Vietnamese pronouns. Làm việc means work. So anh làm việc means I work. Now the negative form of this will be subject plus không plus verb. So for example, anh không làm việc. So không means no, not, new or zero. So anh không làm việc means I don't work. So you can just simply add the word không before a verb to change it to the negative form. Now, to ask a question, you can use the structure subject plus có plus verb plus không. So you can refer to a video called How to Ask a Yes-No Question to learn more about this type of question. But this is a very basic structure that you could use. Now for example, anh có làm việc không means do you work? Now if you would like to talk about the past, the present and the future, in Vietnamese, you don't need to change the verb form, but you need to add a relevant functional word just before the verb. So if you talk about something happening right now, you can add the word đang before the verb. For example, anh đang làm việc means I'm working. Now you can ask a question about what is happening by using the structure subject plus verb plus à. For example, anh làm việc à, which means you are working, aren't you? So that means that you saw him working and you just asked to confirm if it is right. But for example, if you ask anh không làm việc à, which means you aren't working, are you? So this means you saw him not working and you're concerned by asking that question. So basically the first part of the questions is what you are thinking is right. Now if you talk about the past, you can just add the word đã before the verb. Đã. So in Southern Asian, you can pronounce as đã or đã. For example, anh đã làm việc sáng nay, which means I worked this morning. And the negative form would be anh đã không làm việc sáng nay, which means I didn't work this morning. Now, if you talk about the future, you can just add the word sẽ before the verb. So, sẽ or sẽ. For example, anh sẽ làm việc ngày mai, which means I will work tomorrow or I'm gonna work tomorrow. Now let's learn some verbs that we could add in this structure. Nên. Nên means should. Muốn. Muốn means want or would like to. Cần. Cần means need. phải means have to. Không thể means cannot. Thích means like. Now for example, anh nên làm việc means I should work. Anh muốn làm việc means I want to work. Anh cần làm việc means I need to work. Anh phải làm việc means I have to work. Anh không thể làm việc means I cannot work. Anh thích làm việc means I like to work. So a note here is, in Vietnamese, we don't need a preposition between verbs. Now let's learn to ask some questions with this symbol structure. The first one, question with who. So, for example, anh làm việc với ai? Which means, who do you work with? So, I means who, với means with. So you can see here in the structure, the word who will be placed at the end of the question. Anh làm việc với ai? Who do you work with? Now, how about the question with where? So similarly, where will be at the end of the question. Now, for example, anh làm việc ở đâu? Ở đâu means where. So, anh làm việc ở đâu means where do you work? Now, for the question with why, it's different, slightly different that the word why will go first. For example, tại sao anh làm việc? So, tại sao means why. Or you can also use sao or vì sao. So, tại sao anh làm việc means why do you work? Now, similarly, the question with when, the word when will go at the beginning. So, for example, khi nào anh làm việc? So, khi nào means when. Khi nào anh làm việc means when do you work? Now, for the question with what, you can refer to the videos called How to Ask a Question with What to learn more details about this type of question. But for this simple sentence, you can ask, anh làm việc gì? So, gì means what. Anh làm việc gì means what's your job. Now, the last one, a question with how. So, for this word, it will go at the end of the question. For example, anh đã làm như thế nào? Như thế nào means how. So, anh đã làm như thế nào means how did you do that? Okay, that's it for today. I hope the lesson is useful for you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.